Good morning. Thank you for letting me tune in. Thank you for letting me tune in, lady. This is your husband, Coronado Ortega Harris. You're extremely rich and hard and long job husband. And you might say that I'm real freaky, whatever. Thank you for letting me tune in. And for all you women that thought you was by yourself, no, I'm going to consummate that thing in just a few minutes. And for all the women that don't know what consummate means, that means I'm going to make it zero official. I'm going to get inside that wedding ring and that wedding band, and I'm going to pull it all the way back on that thing, and I'm going to make it stick. That wedding band and that wedding ring, everybody going to know that you are married. Thank you. Oh, baby. And thank you for taking a shower without drying off. Oh, Lord. I'm glad you said that you wanted to get married. At first you was undecisive, you just said it to yourself. But I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, at 4:18, I'm going to be addressing the whole planet. I'm going to be talking like it's a nation type of thing. But I'm going to say stuff like, good morning, thank you for letting me tune in. This is the Coronado Ortega Harris Show, owner of the global market. Majority stakeholder of all 10-year, 15-year, 30-year corporate, private, and public. And China has revised its corona death toll. And they saying that the steepest quarterly economic slide on record that the U.S. embrace has been prolonged and extended for lockdown for some hard-hit states. The COVID-19 virus has ravaged China's economy, and it's just getting started. As the Cultural Revolution ended, China's economy has notched up more than 4 decades, gaining the largest economic domestic rally. There's 100-fold transforming the entire planet. This winning streak has come to a grinding, a grinding halt. Oh, Lord. China's record first ever of the contracting that COVID-19, and it shrank their mushroom by 6.8%. So that's how I'm going to be addressing the nation and the planet Earth, on 4/18/2020. And I want you to get prepared and put on a pair of Depends, because you're going to need them. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't believe in wearing Depends, but on 4/18/2020, you might need it, because there's going to be some precipitation and a lot of downpours, unexpected. You know what I mean? Going to be a lot of downpours, a lot of torrential, because you need it. You need me. You need me in your life. You need me to be your husband. You know what I mean? You need somebody to put that thing in there and slide that and pull that back on it, and make it tear up, so it can be more pleasurable, and pull that wedding band back on that thing and that wedding ring. Oh, Lord. You see? And I know that you're going to appreciate it. I know you're going to tear up. I know that you're going to tear up. You're going to have to tear up to stop yourself from crying when you get ready for that honeymoon suite. Thank you for letting me tune in. Because a lot of people didn't know that a flood from Saudi's oil driller, and a lot of people don't know that Coronado in Arabia, I am the one that breeds with all the females over there. You know what I mean? I'm the number one breeder. I'm the number one Arabian. I'm an Arabian horsey. You know what I mean? Some people, it's like a stallion. The Coronado is a stallion in Saudi Arabia, and they said because of it, there's been a flood that's been looming, and there's a lot of lakes and ponds that's there. They might build another Dubai out there, because there's a driller that's from Saudi that lives in the U.S. that has a supply of oil from all that drilling that he's been doing. It's called the Coronado Arabian Stallion, lady. Thank you for letting me tune in. You see, the Saudi crude, Saudi crude supplies are 7.6 times the amount that the U.S. has on reserve. But I'm gonna tell you what I did some years and years ago. I bought all of the U.S. energy, including oil and electricity. I bought all their gold and all the platinum in the United States a long time ago. And what some of my friends and my brothers from another mother did, they came up with a slick idea called fracking. You know what I'm saying? And what they do in fracking, say like when you in that 69 situation, you know, sometimes the 6 might be getting better than the 9, or the 9 is getting better than the 6. Some of my homeboys and brothers from another mother, they came up with some way to blow inside that open, you know what I mean? And it's like tornado, it's like a hurricane. And they blow just as much wind that it feels like a staff is just drilling inside that thing with a drill bit, you know what I mean? And they said that method that Coronado's brothers from another mother came up with, called fracking, and they in that 69 position, and is in the 6 trying to get the better of the 9, or the 9's trying to get better of the 6. They said a lot of time that, you know, the more feminine partner was getting the best of the brother from another mother, you know what I mean? So they came up with fracking. And baby, that thing it's like oh Lord, it's like a wind machine, but it's just that much wind where it feels like an oil drill is going down there and finding that Texas tea. And they said when they get to fracking, they gonna find out where that honey, you know what I mean? They say, I know it's down there somewhere. And what they do, they frack and they blow it down there. Thousands and thousands of times more than the average blower. And they say it's just that much force. It get inside that Cat 5 Katrina, and it get inside there, and it blow all that marsh, it blows it out the way. It blows all that, what they call it drains the swamp, like, it blows all that stuff out the swamp to see if it's some honey or some oil down there. And 9 times out of 10 it is. Well, they say that the U.S. has more oil than they ever imagined. When my frat brother from another mother went down there and that girl was getting the best of him, and he turned the tables on her butt, you know what I mean? And they said they haven't been able to get even with them guys yet. And they helping my stockpiles is way more than they ever imagined, you know what I mean? At first they thought that the Middle East had the oil, but they saying that when they seen that technique of blowing that Cat 5 out of the Gulf, you know what I'm saying? Blowing it out of the Gulf to where it's spinning all the way up there to Delaware and New York. Just blowed it out the Gulf. It blowed it out the south all the way to the sky. Blowed it up to heaven, you know what I mean? And blowed it out that Gulf Coast. That fracking technique. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I mean, a lot of women just deal with women now, you know what I mean? That's what they do. A lot of women say they just gonna deal with women because them guys get down there and blow that thing out down there. Blow it out there, you know what I mean? Because a lot of girls, they be saying they want their wildest dreams to come true and stuff, but they didn't mean like that, you know what I'm gonna tell you? Because I'm gonna tell you what happens is, you know, usually they used to that just going down there, surveying the land, going to tap it 1 or 2 times. And a lot of time the white man will tell you there ain't no oil down there. And they'll tell you on the appraisal, this ain't worth shit, you know what I mean? But he knows that there's something down there. And so what he wants you to do is give up on it. And he wants you to get rid of it for a little or nothing. And when you finally move out and not interested no more, they gonna go down there like they building a Circle K or some dumb shit like that. And they gonna have a secret oil drilling thing where they running a pipeline from another place, and they drilling in the same area, but you don't know that they drilling underground. That's how white boys do it, you know. They'll say this property ain't worth shit, you know what I mean? And it really do be worth something, you know what I mean? It's sad, but it's true. So eventually, some of my brothers from another mother, they came up with fracking. And a lot of women say they love it, you know what I mean? They love it. They go on to settle down and they know they're going to have kids, you know what I mean? When they go through that, they know they're going to have some children sooner or later. They know they can only do that a few times and they going to be pregnant, you know what I mean? They already know it. That's one thing about a woman. She know by the way that she feeling. If she feel like that a few more times, she's going to be filled to capacity. She already know it. She don't have to have no pregnancy test or no doctor to tell her, you know what I mean? Because the guy that she been with, he don't do that, you know what I mean? He don't know, he not interested. If he can do it, he's doing it with a back page girl or a stripper. He's not doing it with his lady, you know what I mean? Or his fiance or his wife. He's doing it with some other broad, you know what I'm saying? Like that. If that woman that's sitting on that tippet all day, if she do finally find somebody that's interested in it like that, you already know that that's gonna be, she gonna either confess that she had an outside baby, and she's not gonna do that. She's gonna come up to Montgomery plastic surgeons, and when that baby's born, they're gonna take that baby to get a physical and a checkup, but she's gonna also take the baby to a specialist. And she's gonna say, this is a picture of who she wants the baby to look like. You see what I'm saying? And she gonna save her money up. Like when that baby's growing up, that baby gonna look just like the man that she married, not like his real daddy. You know what I mean? That's just how I go, like, you know. Cause if she was waiting on her real husband to get her pregnant, it wasn't gonna happen, like, you know, it ain't gonna happen. Because they do that missionary thing, one position, one here to quitter, and he rolls over and goes to bed, you know what I mean? And a lot of time it take a whole lot more than that to get a woman, to get her hotel completely packed, you know what I mean? It take more than that, you know. It really does, like, you know. And I just wanted to let y'all know, you know, that soon, a few more days, I'm gonna be doing I'm gonna be addressing the United States and the other countries. It's gonna be very professional. You know what I mean? You know, you're gonna think something, is he selling his soul to the devil? Because it's gonna be like Steve Harvey, you know. Steve Harvey used to tell all them jokes, used to love it. Used to love when Steve Harvey used to cuss and talk to folks any kind of way. You know, you loved it. Ricky Smiley talking shit all the time. But when they got a job, when Mr. Charlie told them that he needed them to entertain, Mr. Charlie didn't never tell them they had to be like white folks. They just automatically thought they had to, you know. But you know, I'm gonna kind of like tailor my outfit to what is more formal and acceptable. You know what I mean? Cause I'm gonna tell you, Steve Harvey, if he had a choice, he probably would get with a woman. He probably would trade in his wife for one of them fine ass women that, you know, he done seen some real women. You know what I'm saying? He done seen some women like they fell out of heaven. Like they fell out of heaven with a thong and a sheer wedding gown. You know what I mean? That's how when you like a higher echelon, upper echelon entertainer, man, you go to these parties, man, them women come in there with I'm talking about a lace sheer, no panties, no bra. I'm talking about with a wedding dress that you can see straight through, you know what I mean? And I'm talking about they be banging too. I'm talking about you'll have to be goddamn a fag if you don't get turned on by that shit, you know what I mean? You'll have to damn near be, I don't know. People check your temperature and your heart and see if, are you all right? Cause that woman was talking, that woman, you could have took her to the, you know what I mean? You could have took her right to that room right there and banged it, you know what I mean? Then she turn you on, you know what I mean? Cause they coming in there with that see-through, man. You can have a taste test, you know what I'm saying?